Hey Third Eye Tribe, and welcome back to Third Eye Tarot. So in today's video, we'll be doing a pick a card reading for Wednesday, the 9th of August, 2023, just to check out the general energies of the day and give us a little bit of insight on how our day can pan out. So remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So I'll give you guys a brief moment to just pick a pile that you feel most drawn to, and I will put the timestamps in the description box below so you can jump straight ahead into your reading. So this will be pile 1, this will be pile 2, and this will be pile number 3. So without further ado, let's jump straight into your reading. Hey pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose according to the crystal, then this is the amethyst crystal. So the amethyst crystal has physical and spiritual healing energies. It helps to support your sleeping patterns and it attracts divine energy. It also brings calmness and clarity. It reduces headaches and insomnia, and it's actually quite a common crystal and popular crystal amongst the tarot and divination community. So if you chose pile number 1, then this is what your crystal means for you. So pile number 1, I'm just going to go ahead and pick 2 cards for you just to tell us what kind of general energies you can expect for today. So your first card is the Chariot card, and your second card for the day is the 10 of Wands. So I'm going to start over here with the Chariot card. So the Chariot card is the 7th card of the major arcana cards in the deck of the tarot, and often depicts a warrior on his chariot being pulled by 2 horses into town. This card typically represents control, determination, moving forward, and taking action. The chariot also symbolizes a journey or a challenge, both physical and mental, that one must face in his journey ahead. When the Chariot card appears in a tarot card reading, it typically indicates that you are on the right path and you have the power to overcome any obstacles in your way. It can also signify travel, victory, and self-control. So the 10 of Wands card, on the other hand, is a minor arcana card and can be interpreted as a sense of burden, responsibility, or feeling of being overwhelmed. In the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, this card depicts a figure carrying a heavy bundle of wands or sticks, symbolizing the situation or project that has become too much for him to handle alone. When this 10 of Wands card appears in a tarot card reading for you, it typically indicates that you may be feeling overworked or you feel like you have taken on a bit too much. It can also signify a time in your life where you might need to delegate some tasks or ask others for help to avoid a state of burning out. So when these 2 cards appear together in a tarot card reading, at first glance they might seem to be a direct contrast of one another. While the Chariot represents movement and progress, the 10 of Wands represents stagnation and burden. However, when these 2 cards appear together in a reading for you, it can indicate a time in which you are taking on way too much, and now you'll need to take a moment to stop and reevaluate your priorities. The Chariot here may be a sign that you have the determination and the control to achieve your goals, but the 10 of Wands is a reminder that doing everything alone can in fact lead to burnout. Another interpretation of these 2 cards is that you might be facing a challenge or a journey that requires extra effort and determination. The Chariot here represents the journey ahead, while the 10 of Wands card here symbolizes the burden that you must carry to achieve your overall goal. In its essence, the combination of these 2 cards signify the importance of balancing drive and ambition with delegation and self-care. It also encourages you to take a step back and to reevaluate your situation, emphasizing the need to ask for help or to prioritize your goals in order for you to achieve the success that you're dreaming of. And so pile number 1, that was all I have to say for your reading for today. I hope you found this video very interesting and insightful. Please share your experiences in the comment section below, and make sure to check back in tomorrow to see what kind of energy fields are surrounding you then. Take care and have a super awesome day further. Hi pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose according to the crystal, then this is actually the citrine crystal. So the citrine crystal is known as the happy crystal. It brings light, bright energy, success, prosperity, and attracts a lot of wealth, abundance, and joy into one's life. It is a very popular crystal amongst the tarot and divination community, and is an absolutely stunning crystal with that light yellowish color. So if you chose pile number 2, then that's what your crystal means for you. So pile number 2, I'm just going to go ahead and pick 2 cards for you, just to tell us what kind of general energies you can expect for today. So your first card is the King of Swords, and your second card for today is the 9 of Swords. Okay, we have 2 sword cards here. So I'm going to actually start over here with this 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords card represents anxiety, fear, and nightmares. This card often implies that you may be experiencing some sleepless nights due to worry and anxiousness about the future. The King of Swords, on the other hand, represents authority, logic, and lots of mental clarity. He is a symbol of intellectual power and has the courage and intellect to achieve all that he desires. So when these 2 cards appear together in a tarot card reading for you, they often suggest that you may need to confront your fears and anxieties in order to overcome them. The King of Swords here represents mental strength and clarity, which is often needed to face all your fears head on. This combination can also suggest a need for rational thinking and logical decision making in order to overcome all your fears. When these 2 cards appear together in a love-related reading, they often suggest that you or your partner may be experiencing a great deal of anxiety and fear in this relationship. It may be that one or even the both of you is feeling uncertain about the future of this relationship, and this is causing a great deal of stress and worry for the 2 of you. The King here implies that you or your partner may need to approach the situation with clear and logical thinking at this time, instead of just allowing your emotions to influence your thoughts and actions in this relationship. Perhaps it's time you both take a step back and reassess the situation with a level head before coming to an important decision. In terms of finances, when these 2 cards appear together in a financial spread, they can symbolize a time in which you might be experiencing a great deal of stress and anxiety related to your career or your professional life. You may be feeling uncertain about the direction of your career, or perhaps even the financial stability of your future endeavors. The King of Swords here does remind you, however, to take a more logical and calculated approach to all your career and financial decisions. You may need to set aside your fears and anxieties at this time and to focus on developing strategic plans for moving forward. And so, whichever interpretation resonated best with you, I hope you take it with a pinch of salt. Remember, these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But in its essence, whether it's in love or career or finances, this combination suggests that mental fortitude and strategic planning may be required for you at this time in order for you to move forward. This combination will guide you in overcoming your fears and for achieving your future goals. And so pile number 2, that was all I have to say for your reading for today. I hope you found this video very interesting and insightful. Please share your experiences in the comment section below, and make sure to check back in tomorrow to see what kind of general energy fields are surrounding you then. Take care and have a super awesome day further. Hey pal number 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose according to the crystal, then this is the carnelian crystal. So the carnelian crystal sparks energy. It inspires confidence and empowerment. It inspires creativity. It supports sexual energy. It offers tons of protection to those keeping it on them, and is often best kept in your workplace, incorporated into a self-care ritual, or best used in the bedroom to amplify sexual energies. So it's an absolutely stunning crystal with this beigeish orangish color. So if you chose according to the crystal, then this is what your crystal means for you. So pile number 3, I'm just going to go ahead and pick 2 cards for you just to tell us what kind of general energies you can expect for today. So your first card is the 5 of Pentacles. And your second card for today is the King of Wands. So I'm going to start over here with this King of Wands card. So the King of Wands card is a minor kind of court card that represents a strong, charismatic leader. This king is passionate and driven with a keen sense of purpose. The one in his hand here represents his power and the fact that he knows what he wants, and he has the ability to make it all happen. The King of Wands card here embodies courage, confidence, and a bold spirit. He is not afraid to take risks in order to achieve his goals, and encourages us to embrace our own inner strength and determination. The 5 of Pentacles card, on the other hand, represents hardship and isolation. The 2 figures that are seen in this card seem to be struggling, wobbling along in this cold with no one to help them. This card often indicates financial struggles, health problems, or a general feeling of being disconnected from the world. The 5 of Pentacles card does suggest a difficult journey, but also reminds us that we can persevere through the challenges that life may throw our way. So when these 2 cards appear together in a tarot card reading, they offer both challenges and opportunities. On one hand here, the King of Wands suggests that we have the inner strength and the drive to overcome any obstacles that may be coming our way, and we can tap into our own leadership abilities and take charge of our situation. On the other hand, this 5 of Pentacles card warns us that the journey ahead might be difficult, and we may face financial struggles or health problems that can make us feel very isolated. These 2 cards combined suggest a need for balance. This king here encourages us to be bold and proactive in pursuing our goals, while the 5 of Pentacles reminds us that we need to take care of ourselves and not to push too hard, for we can in fact injure ourselves or arrive at a situation where we feel very drained and burnt out. They remind us that it's important that we find a middle ground between action and self-care. But they also remind us that by finding this balance, we can overcome any obstacles and emerge even stronger on the other side. In its essence, they remind us that we have the power to shape our destiny, no matter what difficulties we may be encountering along the way. And so pile number 3, that was all I have to say for your reading for today. I hope you found this video very interesting and insightful. Please share your experiences in the comment section below, and make sure to check back in tomorrow to see what kind of general energy fields are surrounding you then. Take care and have a super awesome day further.